Good morning, grade 8. How are you today? Today, inshallah, we will continue talking about reported speech or the indirect speech. We said that we use reported speech to report or to reset what other people say to us. We said that reported speech is very important in the English language, and it is a very important grammar or rule. Okay, we also said in reported speech, the sentence is always between two quotations, and we said we need to change certain things such as the pronouns, verbs, and time. Pronouns, verbs, and time. We need to change three things in reported speech. Okay, first of all, we talked about pronouns, and we said that if the pronoun in the subject is I, we change it either to she or he according to the speaker. We change it to they, and me, object, pronoun, we change it to her or him. My, adjective pronoun, we change it to his or her. It depends also on the speaker. Us, we change it to them. Our, we change it to their. You need to memorize the pronouns carefully. We also talked about how to change the time or how to change the tenses. We said if the tense is verb 1, we change it to verb 2. If the tense is verb 2, we change it to had plus verb 3, past perfect. If it's present perfect, have or has, we change it verb 3, we change only had, and verb 3 stay the same. If it's is or am in present continuous, and then we have verb with ing, we change it to was or were, verb with ing. We don't change the verb with ing, it stays the same, بس احنا we change the verb to be. If it do, does, will, we change do or does to did. In the past, will, we change it to would, can, we change it to could, may, we change it to might, must or have to, we change them to had to. Okay. We also talked about the difference between say and tell. We said that say and tell are two reported verbs. We use them to report what others say, and we said with say we don't need to have an object, whereas with tell we need to have an object. And by object I mean لازم يكون وراها يا إما me, her, us, him or them, or any name. Any name. And this name has to be an object. المفعول به. For example, if we look at the first sentence, they or he told us that he passed the exam. لازم يكون في object. He told us. Hear us. Okay? Whereas with said, we don't need to have an object. So we say, they said that they bought a new house. They bought a new house. Without an object. Okay. Now I want you to go to your book, student book, page 112. 112. Here we are going to do these two exercises اللي هم exercise 3 and exercise 4. Okay. هلا what do we have to do in exercise 3? We need to complete the table with the correct tense. يعني they are asking us how do we change the reported speech or the tense of the reported speech. Okay, we explained this, but I want you to do the exercise. هلا when the time is present simple in direct speech, we change it to past simple. Here we have a verb with s or with es if the subject is singular, she speaks, she eats, she dances. Whereas if the subject is plural, what do we do with the verb? We don't add anas. It stays verb 1. Verb 1. So we change it to past simple. What is the rule of past simple? Subject plus verb 2. Verb 2. Ate, wrote, spoke, played, and talked. هلا if the tense in present continuous, what is the rule of present continuous? Subject plus is or are or am plus verb with ing. We change it to past continuous. And what is the rule of past continuous? Subject plus was or were plus verb with ing. Okay, past continuous. We change only verb to be. If it's in past simple, subject verb plus verb 2, we change it to past perfect. And what is the rule of past perfect? Had plus verb 3. If it's in present perfect, اللي هي has or have زائد verb 3, we change it to past perfect اللي هي had زائد verb 3. You change only the helping verb to have. If it's will, we change it to would. If it's can, we change it to could. If it is may, we change it to might. If we have it in the form must or have to, obligation, we change it to had to. Must to have to, بنحولها لhad to. I need you to do this exercise in your book. You go over it whenever you have an exercise, and the exercise says change from direct speech to reported speech. You go to this example or you go to this exercise if you want to know how to change. In exercise 4, they want us to change the time expression, okay? And also you go back to the box, but it's done here for you in order to make things easy. For example, if I have the word this in the direct speech, I change it to that in reported speech. If I have the word here in redirect speech, I change it to there. الأبعد, okay? There. هنا وهناك. If I have it today, the time is today, I change it to that day. If I have yesterday in the direct speech, I change it to the day before. You need to memorize them. This is the only way to know. If I have it tomorrow, I change it to the next or following day. For example, I will see Ali tomorrow. بتصير he would see Ali the following day. Tomorrow بتصير the following day. Tonight بتصير that night. Next week, the following week, or the following month, or the following year. Next week, the following week. أو إذا كان عندي next year بتصير the following year. أو next month بتصير the following month. I will travel to Jordan next week. بتصير, if I want to report it, she said she would travel to Jordan the following week. Last week we changed it to the previous week. طبعا إذا كان عندي last month بتصير the previous month or the previous year if I have last year. Ago, كلمة ago we change it to before. طبعا حسب شو التايم اللي عندي. إذا عندي a week ago أو a month ago أو a year ago, we change them to a week before or a month before or a year before. So whenever you have ago, change it to before. Whenever you have next, change it to the following. Whenever I have last, change it to the previous. وحسب التايم اللي بيكون عندك, يا إما week يا إما month يا إما year. ago نفس الشيء, you change it to before and the time stays the same. نفس التايم week month year, بس شو بتغير من ago ل before بحالة ال reported speech. هون نفس الشيء, you change last to the previous والتايم بيضل زي ما هو, week أو month أو year. I will take pictures for exercise 3 and 4 and please do them in your a book in your student book. As I said, this is found in your student book, page 112. Now, exercise 5 is really easy. What do you have to do? Either you use said or told with the following sentences. And as we said before, دائما مع said ما بحط object, whereas with told لازم يكون في عندي object, والobject دائما ورا told. For example, number 1, he told me. ليش استخدمنا told؟ لأنه me object. He said he had a friend called Sam. He هنا مش object, subject صح؟ What is the object pronoun from he? It is him. يعني إذا كان عندي him هون I should use told. He told us. Us is object. That's why I use told. He told us. ما بصير أقول he said us. It doesn't work. He said that he and Sam had traveled a long way. Now here I used said because I don't have an object here. He and Sam said they needed to destroy the ring. So here said is found, or we put said because we don't have an object. He said that Gollum wasn't his friend. برضو there is no object. هلا 8, he told me. Me is an object. That he was a hobbit. I hope the exercise today is clear. Thank you so much, and please do them in your student book. Thank you so much.